The American First movement for me is been replaced by the America Only movement. And I don't agree that it's isolationist, but that's maybe, if that's what your interpretation,
that's the label you would give it, because they want just to focus on America, and that's it at this point. America First is, we are the leaders of the world, and we're fixing ourselves, but now it's gotten so bad, and the divisive, thanks to Ben Shapiro, people's like, Tucker Carlson, look at his stuff, he said America Only, in which we just focus on America. That's it. That's all we need to talk about. We don't want to hear anything else.
Well, that's an interpretation of it. Actually, I identify with America Only because we only have authority for passing laws in our own country. And so if I sort of briefly put together the things I've learned over the years, primarily from Ron Paul and many others too, but I think the conversation gets really easier if we talk about foreign aid. And I believe in no foreign aid. And there's only 2 members of Congress. There's 535 elected members of Congress.
This is the Mouse House.
Yeah, this is the Mouse House, the Rat House, right here. It's right behind us. They're scurrying around inside. There are only 2 who are no foreign aid. That's Thomas Massey and Marjorie Taylor Greene. And she is
leaving.
She's leaving. Thank you. All right, so we have 2, and Rand Paul would follow third. So here's what I'd like to say about no foreign aid. There's nothing in the Constitution that authorizes me or an elected official, these people, to take your money and give it to a foreign country. And people who want to argue that the General Welfare Clause allows for that kind of thing because it creates more prosperity in this country, I believe that's a deformed interpretation. No foreign aid is the best policy for these elected officials. That doesn't mean that you yourself, the citizen, can't write a check to whatever country you love. Maybe it's Macedonia. Maybe it might be South Korea. Maybe you have a soft spot for Taiwan or Bolivia or another country. Pull out your checkbooks and knock yourself out. Go ahead and send your money. So this type of foreign aid is available. And I'll take it a step further. Suppose you have a small, medium-sized company, or even your Larry Fink at BlackRock. Have a shareholder meeting or pull your board together, and maybe you could send a quarter of your profits of BlackRock to another country. There's your foreign aid. Go ahead, send it, Larry, to your favorite country. I know you'd be sending it to Botswana. Whatever country you want, go right ahead. But this money here that's collected from American people is going to stay in this country. Because most of the time when foreign aid is given to another country, we see the dictators of that country buying luxury cars, buying luxury homes in London or South Florida. It never really ends up becoming aid to the people over there. Or it's used to prop up dictators, which create more problems for us. So foreign aid, if you want to write your own check, if a company wants to, let them knock themselves out. America Only means the money that's collected here stays in this country. If another country has an earthquake, a tragedies like a tsunami, a hurricane, that is not an egregious violation of the Constitution for us to send even over an aircraft carrier, right, to send them over doctors, tents, food. And Americans, when well informed, are generous. And so I don't think anybody's going to object to us assisting countries who have catastrophes of that type. That's what no foreign aid means.